Hey everybody, Tim here with my demon Nova. So we're here with today's episode of His Dark Materials, Season 1, Episode 7, Fight to the Death. So overall, I'm still enjoying the series. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch Season 2. I do like it, but it's definitely like kind of slowed down for me. Like the first couple episodes I was in on it and I was like, this is great. I'm really enjoying it. And I also thought it was going to be like each book was going to be a season type situation, and it still kind of seems like that's the way they're going to go. But like the first couple episodes, like they started bringing in like Will and Joe Perry and his mom and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, so they're kind of introducing the characters from book 2 to kind of get us used to them. But like those characters kept growing, and I get it. When we get to like season 2, like we're already going to know who they are, so it's going to flow really well. I get it, I dig it, but part of the reason I was looking forward to this being a series is you could really kind of slow down and kind of get more in depth in some of like the little chapters of the stuff. And this is one of those examples where I was really looking forward to seeing this. It flies by. I mean, they do it in one episode, which granted, that's more than what it got in the movie. I get it. But still, it went so quick. One of the things that I thought was interesting is I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, I've never actually heard Lord Asriel like referred to as Belequa, kind of like we do Lyra. We hear Lyra's first and last name all the time, but we never hear Lord Asriel's last name. So I thought that was kind of interesting that they say like, oh, it's Asriel Belequa. I think is how you say it. I don't know. It's an accent thing. Anyway. Most of the episode is Lyra and the Bear King. Again, I would love to have seen a lot of that. The fight was too quick. Like, I thought I like kind of looked down to get a drink and I looked up and it was over. Like, I didn't quite like that. And I kind of wanted more. Even in the book, I felt like we got more where they're like tearing down the castle and stuff like that. Tons of like material with Will and his mom. Lee Scoresby with Serafina, Piccola. And we do see the scene where Will kills somebody. I think we saw that, where like they tripped over the cat or whatever. And again, like that's all from book 2. So we're leaping ahead at this point. And so, which, I mean, in book 2, that's told in like flashback. So I guess it makes sense because now you don't have to do the flashback. And then finally, the ending scene where we see Lyra and Lord Asriel, and he's freaking out. And like that's where the movie ended. And supposedly they had filmed the rest of it, but they like didn't want to put it in there. They wanted a second movie. But so we see Lord Asriel and he freaks out because like he didn't send for Lyra and she wasn't supposed to be there. And then when his demon points out, hey, look, there's another kid. And then they look up at Roger, like instantly you kind of know where this is going. So it'll be really interesting to see the last episode of the season next week, to see like the whole thing with Roger going down with Lyra and Lord Asriel, and just to kind of see where it's going. At first, I didn't know what they were doing. Like, are they going to do a book and a half for a season or what? Supposedly, it's only supposed to be 2 seasons. I don't know if that's true or just, like, internet rumors. Because hopefully it's 3 seasons, book per season. It kind of makes sense. But overall, I don't know. I'm still enjoying it, but I do feel like from the beginning to the end, I do feel like I've kind of, like, petered out a little bit. So for those who have seen it, what do you guys think? Go ahead, let me know, and I will see you next week for the Season 1 finale, Betrayal.